What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Low Key Conversations. I'm Curtis Smith. How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? Oh my God, we so many weeks.
How are you feeling?
Listen, you're gonna tell me when it's my turn. Like I don't know. I'm Colleen Smith.
You've been doing this.
Welcome.
Yeah. Hi, y'all.
It's hot in here.
Oh, we back. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Before we really get into it, y'all go ahead real quick, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Share. And we jumping right into it. Our guest, Low Key Conversations guest for this week. I don't know. I've always looked at her as like the big sister of the city. Like everybody know her. Everybody love her. I've never heard anybody say anything disparaging about her. So we're just gonna jump into it. We'd like to welcome Miss Starr Delgado to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate that comment,
It's the truth.
Mr. Smith.
Yeah, man.
Miss Smith, Mrs.
man.
Smith.
I'm saying, you the big homie, yo. You the big homie of the city.
I try to be.
Everybody
I try to be.
knows it.
Now, as an adult.
As an adult?
As an adult.
Yo, you've always been... Yo, we not that far apart as far as age is concerned, but I always looked at you as, like, just grown. Like, even when we was
That's
kids...
because I always thought I was grown.
Nah, even when we was kids, you was grown. Like, even when, like... Because we all lived in the same neighborhood. Like, the whole everybody lived off of May Street.
Wasn't it fun?
Everybody lived...
Wasn't it fun?
It was the greatest.
bomb.
Everybody lived off of May Street. Jackie lived off of May Street. I lived off of May Street. You and your sisters lived off of May. Everybody lived off of May Street.
Wow, you got me reminiscing in my head.
Why?
Yeah. Because that party that we had on that third floor, the whole building was about to fall down. That was amazing. That's when house parties were fun.
Yeah, that's when
And
house
everybody
parties had
went
the
home
DJ.
safe. Yes!
And you had to bring the speakers in the house.
Oh, the kegs were in the tub. $5 for a red cup.
Yeah, man. But how you been?
I've been doing very well.
Yeah?
I've been doing real good. I'm a glamour.
Me too.
Yeah, give it up to the glams. Watch stuff, Curtis. This is your show. Watch yourself.
I didn't think I was ever going to hear that word again.
Oh, Dawn.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that.
Shouts to Dawn.
Glamour.
The whole glamour. Stop.
Listen,
Grandma.
when you can
Grandmas.
hit 40 and people are asking you if your daughter is your sister, I'm a glamour.
You a grandmother. Stop.
I am not.
Both of you.
I like taking the baby out, and they always think it's mine. They always think she's mine.
Oh, that makes you feel good.
Well, don't bless me with another one. I'm good. Mine is 4, and he's sitting right over there.
Oh, we know. Shouts to your son.
Isn't he amazing?
Providing the background music.
Yes. Thank you,
Jarrell.
Jarrell.
Thank you, Jarrell. Oh yeah, we having that all night. So first thing I want to touch on real quick. One of the things that people don't know about you in regards to what you have contributed to the city as a whole, and tell me if I'm wrong, you were Worcester, Massachusetts' first female plumber.
This is true.
Give it up. How did you end up doing that?
By mistake.
By mistake.
By mistake.
Okay.
I gotta watch what I say because I know a lot of people is watching this and stay in school. I was a dropout, but I got my high school diploma 6 months after I left. So let's be clear on that.
Hey. Me
I
too.
went to Grafton Job Corps,
All right.
and there was an instructor there by the name of Al Green. Love his music, by the way. No,
Interesting.
kidding. My instructor's name was Al Green, and he was a licensed plumber. And there's something about hands-on that I love.
Yeah.
I didn't like to read.
Okay.
So school just wasn't the thing for me at
Yeah.
the time. I've gone back to school.
Yeah.
But he saw something in me. And the students went to lunch, and he asked me to help him put together the water heater. And I pretty much put it together myself. But we watched him do it while we were in the class.
Yeah.
And I was just so mesmerized by the stuff that he was doing. I put it together, and he set me up with a job, like working on Senna with maintenance. I ended up working on Senna with maintenance. And then when I graduated from the Job Corps, I signed up for the union. I went directly into the union apprenticeship, and I stayed there almost 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So you still do you?
I am no longer in the union.
Okay.
I am the plumbing instructor for HVI.
Okay.
So now I teach plumbing to students at the Grafton Job Corps, where
Full
I graduated
circle.
for. So full circle, you gotta give back, and they can't pull nothing over on me because I know all the hideouts, I know where they hang out, I know what. Listen,
That's
y'all
what's up.
watching, y'all can't pull the wool over these eyes.
So now let me ask: Do you still do like work? Like, can you get contracted to do a job if you wanted to?
If I wanted to, I don't want to do nothing but go home after work. Yeah, no. To answer your question, no, I ain't doing no side jobs. No.
No?
You see my side job sitting right over there?
I'm just saying. It was a question. Now they know, because I absolutely would have. I got a lot of work.
I have a lot of people that still ask me, can you do this job? Do that? If I had the time, I could.
Yeah.
But I do have people that I do rely on.
Yeah.
Like my boss man, Patrick Fullen, Marty Henry. I call them for everything. Questions, if I don't know the answers, they're my go-to people. If they can do the job, or some of the guys that are laid off.
Yeah.
I'm always giving back.
Yeah.
For a percentage, you know what I'm saying? If I get you a job, the hustle ain't gone that far.
Nothing free.
So,
Facts.
you get the job, I get a couple $100, and we good. It's all you.
That's good.
You need an apprentice?
I have 14 apprentices.
How does someone get enrolled in your program?
You apply downtown, right across downtown Worcester, right behind the Federal Building, next to Goro's Eyeglasses. Upstairs from Goro Eyeglasses is the Job Corps Recruiting Center. So if you're interested in going to Job Corps, you're between the ages of 16 and 24. You can go with the high school diploma. I have a student who has a master's in my class.
Wow.
But he wants to become a plumber. So there you have it.
Picked the wrong career.
So I have a question, because my daughter actually graduated from Tech for plumbing.
Yeah.
So if she went to Job Corps, she could get her master's, like as a master plumber?
No, Job Corps is a pre-apprenticeship program. So when I went there,
okay.
you go in there with nothing. All you get is experience.
Got it.
And what I teach is the basic 5 fixtures in a home. And I teach it by what I learned from Marty Henry, thank you very much, out of the plumbing code book. So when you leave my program, you will know the basics: how to install a toilet, a lavatory, a shower, a garbage disposal, which isn't one that you have to know how to do, but you have to know how to do a kitchen sink and a washing machine hookup.
Right.
So they know how to do those. So even if you left the program and you don't go into a union or get a job right away, you have a license. You put a magnet on the side of your car that says maintenance man. You can make money right out the gate.
Yeah.
Just doing what you know.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. I never would have pegged that to be your route.
Me neither. I started in nursing. I was doing CNA for a long time.
I know. That's like a far. That's
At Lincoln Nursing Home that's now closed down.
I know. That's a far cry from plumbing, like nursing.
That's just like your daughter.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
went
I was
from
telling her
childhood-
she wanted to do child psychology when she started Tech, and she came home and she was like, I think I want to do plumbing. And I'm like, why? She said, my teacher drives an Escalade and I get $100 to show up.
Motivation.
Listen, the girl knows what she wants.
Hey.
What can you say?
Come on. Stay in school. Just everybody stay in school.
I recommend that you get in trade. I know people that
Definitely.
have gone to college, got masters and bachelors. Y'all ain't fucking with my money. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
There's always someone looking when you have
They
a trade.
take all these classes. This is my own opinion. They take these classes, they get into college, and still 4 years in, you still don't know what you want to do.
Yeah.
But at least if you have a trade while you're taking these classes, you can still work in your trade and make money to pay them college fees.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
every
not
little
saying
bit helps.
it's not a good way to go. But
Right.
if you have a trade, if you lose your license, you can still
You
work.
can still work. Yeah.
That's carpentry, mason, electrical wiring, plumbing, BCT, facility maintenance, culinary arts.
Yeah. I cook. I cook. And I ain't even go to school for it.
You went to the school of Michelle.
Don't bring my mama into this. Don't bring my mama into this.
You done hit a soft
Don't bring my
spot,
mama into
Mrs.
this.
Smith.
I learned from experience and from watching. I wasn't, she didn't teach me nothing. I watched and learned that way.
Show you right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Speaking of moms and grandmas and all of that great stuff, like you're really, it's okay. Again, this isn't new for you. Well, how new is this for you? The glamour thing.
7 months. Next month.
That's pretty new.
Yeah, it's new. I didn't know it was that fresh.
Yes.
And you're taking to it like a fish in water, or
No,
do you
I
feel
know.
do you feel like a grandmama?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because I listen to my mother. No, I swear to you, I listen to my mother when she's told me, Starr, you're doing too much. You need to back off. Because all I thought about was, I should have listened to you when I was with my daughter's father, because she wouldn't be here right now. I should have listened to you when I didn't finish school, because I kept thinking, damn, I should have stayed in school.
Wow.
I didn't listen to you when I rented somebody a car. She told me not to do it. So I was like, this one, I'm going to listen to you. Nope, I ain't making bottles. I ain't putting your baby to sleep. I'm going to close my door. You going to get up in the middle of the night. You're going to do this. I am glamour. And I have a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
she
I can't
has
imagine.
to do it. She has no choice but to do it. And she's actually a great mom.
That's what's up.
She's a great mom.
That's what's up. They surprise you.
Yeah.
They do. Listen, when
Girl, that girl surprises me all the time.
yeah,
But
yo,
now
when
she's
we
in her
when
own
we
place,
got into
that surprised me
like
too.
when our situation reared its head, like when we found out that was the road that we were gonna end up being on, I was scared. I know we was terrified, and we didn't know. Like you never know how somebody is gonna perform prior to them being in it, but she took to it.
Like a beast. She went all natural. I cut that baby's cord.
You did.
She took to it, and like the after.
42 or 52 hours my daughter was in labor, and because her blood pressure didn't drop and the baby's blood pressure didn't drop, they
Yeah.
left her alone.
Yeah,
And then she went into an emergency C-section.
Yeah.
we had the same issue.
She had preeclampsia, so they had to induce her at her doctor's appointment, and she was due like the following week.
Oh.
And so her blood pressure was really high, so it was going to stress out the baby. So they induced her, and she went the whole night in labor as an induction. And then right when they were ready to give her an epidural, her midwife checked her, and she was like, honey, you have to start pushing your 10 centimeters. You don't have time for an epidural.
Listen, I don't know.
She just went.
I don't know nothing about that life.
But
You notice every
I've
generation,
witnessed it.
right? Every generation, it's like, for us, our parents will say, we're not built like them. What did their parents say when they were growing up and they had babies?
You're gonna die. That's what they told me. It's gonna kill you.
It just
It
seems
almost
like every
killed me. You ain't
generation is
strong as
getting
me.
worse.
It'll kill you. That's what they told me.
I was in labor for 3 minutes with my daughter. Maybe 30 for my son.
see,
Yeah.
I was in labor with her
Natural, by the way.
for
Natural.
three
No
and a half
epidural
days.
with my daughter, nothing. Him, epidural.
Listen, that whole epidural, no epidural, you talking.
Maybe we should just get you one. Let's just give him an epidural.
I'm just saying, like I've had pain meds before, and
You
9
ain't
times
that-
out of 10,
you
listen.
Yeah, but
couldn't
epidural's
handle
not really
look, listen,
pain
listen.
medicine, though.
And listen,
You
I will
couldn't
never.
handle- you couldn't handle a cramp.
Listen, you don't want to talk about what I handle. I can handle a lot, but I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I have any idea what it's like to give birth. That's y'all thing.
You couldn't
Nobody can
possibly.
take that away from y'all.
But watching your grandchild be born is the most surreal thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was it.
I'm pretty sure I love her more than my own children.
Cut that. She ain't say that. We ain't say that.
It's only because she'd have to push her out.
Yeah, and I could leave whenever I want.
Isn't that the best? Like, no, I'm not feeling like watching you today.
Yeah.
Nope. Come get him. Come get him.
But we can't say that.
So
'cause
she's
They
we in
sick.
the
in
same
your
house.
She lives here, but like she's sick, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sick," and I'm like, "She has a dad," because so she drove to Lincoln Village and dropped the baby off, came back and slept.
Here's a
'Cause
question.
Why? 'Cause why am I gonna have to watch her? Because you're sick.
Having the father there is a,
All right.
is a big part
So
of
this
your life.
this terrible segue, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Why the hell does everybody live in Lincoln Village?
Oh.
Everybody lives in Lincoln Village. Why?
I don't know.
Everybody.
I love it.
Everybody. I've never lived in Lincoln Village.
Well, maybe you should
I've
try
never.
it.
No, I've been several times. I've known a lot of people. Damn near everybody I know has lived there at one point or another.
My
If
experience.
they didn't live in
there
Lincoln
have
Village, they
been
lived in
good.
the Valley. Huh?
I don't know about the Valley.
Me neither.
The people that live there like it. Some like it and some don't.
Yeah, but I don't put Lincoln Village in the same category as the
Yeah, no.
Valley.
No,
all.
I don't either. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like it's just that whole. Those are communities.
I can tell you why
Plumlee
I
all
like
day.
it. Oh,
Plumlee all
but
day.
it's so different now.
It looks. It's. I'm scared to walk through Plumlee now
Why are you scared to walk through Plumlee?
because it don't look the same. It looks prepped
It
up.
doesn't. It is.
It's all prepped up now.
Change
Everything-
is good.
It's grass.
Change.
They got grass. In Plumlee
We
Village.
had dirt.
I had
we had dirt.
Everything
The
was-
chains that you used to rock on, the
dirt
wood
and
blocks.
chains. And the little play joints in the back
baseball
of the
field.
Yeah, nah, not even that. The little play area in the back of the high rise.
Oh yeah, that's Rainbow though. That's the Rainbow daycare.
Yeah. No. On
It
the
used
other
to-
side.
Which side?
On the other side.
Oh, in the back by the high rise.
Yes.
Up there? Oh, they used to just be blocks. I haven't been in there so long. I don't know what it looks
And then
like.
you go
now.
down the stairs and you go out the back of the high rise and it's dumpsters. It's nasty. I don't miss it. Shouts to Plumlee, but I don't miss it.
PB's in the building.
Whatever.
Plumlee was the best.
It was.
Miss Creamy. Oh man.
All right, we're not talking about it. All right.
That
But again,
lady, she knows she can lay some.
the
hair.
village is
What you say? What you say? What you say?
nothing, man, nothing. I'm just saying, I'm glad that I got somebody here that we can really talk about, like, growing up in this city, because we've lived, like, I feel like everywhere that I've lived, you've lived, and it was like, either
That's
we
'cause you
was
be
there at the
fooling with me.
Nah, son, if we was there, like, it was all at the, it was at the same
You
time.
heard him say I'm like his big sister, right? He wanted to be
Yeah,
what his
yo,
big
it was
sister
like-
was.
Anything that was going down, like, Starr was there. Like, she was like the big sister, like the whole neighborhood. Wherever the area was that we lived in, whether it was like Main South area, whether it was Plumlee area, Lincoln Village, I ain't never lived there, but it was always that. And then, like, you fell off the map. So
I fell off the
you
map.
fell off the map for a long time. Like,
I
nobody
did.
knew where you was at. Like, there was like, you know how,
She was
like,
at Job
online,
Board.
I switched it
You
up.
seen Starr?
I switched it up.
I ain't seen her in a minute.
I became a mom.
Even before that, though.
Well, I moved to Fitchburg.
See,
with my
that's when you
sister.
that's when you
My
disappeared.
sister was
Got
graduating
sucked
from
into the black hole
school,
of Fitchburg.
and we got a house out there together. She didn't want to move back, and I was ready to leave. Moved out there with her for a little while. Came back, had a man, and that story. But I moved to Leicester, and then back to Worcester. Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what? I'm listening to you. You know what stunned me? The fact that you was like, had a man.
End of that story.
But look,
We ain't even touching it.
yo, I
Ain't even
could
touching it.
never picture Starr
Past tense.
Delgado with a man. Though. You were so independent. Like I never, like I can't even picture the type of
Even
dude.
with the man, I was independent. That's
Nah,
why it
but
don't
look, yo,
work.
I can't even picture the type of dude you would date.
I don't
Sips tea.
discriminate.
Whatever. Oh, that speaks volumes, right there. Like I get it, but I'm just saying, like, I can't picture the kind of guy you would date. All right, let me ask you this.
Tall,
Let me ask you
tough,
this. Let me ask you
handsome.
this.
I want a
Hold up.
BMW. I want a black man working. That's
out.
all I'm asking for.
Time out.
Narrow it down. You know what?
So let me ask the man that you had. I'm not asking you. Don't name no names.
I won't.
Do I know who he was?
No, I've never really dated anybody from Worcester.
Okay.
My
That
first
says
long-term boyfriend was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Okay, and that was the only real guy I dated in Worcester. I talked to a few guys here and there, but that's when you're in junior high and nothing was really serious. So after high school, I haven't dated anybody else from Worcester.
Okay. What it's looking like now, though.
I'm single.
Okay. And then again, so grown Starr,
Grown star.
grandma Starr, grandma Starr, 4-year-old baby having Starr.
I can't even.
Who? Like
Nobody.
what? No, but what? Like who? What? What's the
What's the
curriculum?
criteria? What's the criteria?
What's the
Playing
criteria?
matchmaker?
Nah, I'm curious, yo, because I can never. I
You're gonna
can't
get
picture
so many
you.
friend requests after this air.
I can't picture you with a dude. yo.
Hit it up. Listen, let me just say this. I just gotta say this because I'm on this show looking a hot mess, but guess what? I'm a working woman. I'm
we
a
know.
working woman, very independent. I don't need to raise another kid. I would love a man to be able to put me in my place and be like, you know what? No, you sit your ass down for me because you're doing too much.
It's kind of hard. You,
It really
this
is,
is the
'cause I'm
second
not
time that
having
you
it.
said that. This is the second time that you said that. that
But
you
it would be nice.
You posted that today.
I did.
That
I'm
was your
doing
post.
too much.
You're doing too much. I saw
I
it.
am. I'm doing too much. You want to know why? Because I love to give. So if I'm with somebody, I love to give. But then, people tell me you're enabling your kids because you give them too much. You're enabling your man because now he just wants you to give.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like to receive. I really don't, and that's all jokes aside. I've never been in a relationship where it was just like here. I've had men that have taken me on trips, but I don't know if I'm gonna settle down right now. I'm just not feeling it.
Okay. That's the Starr that I know. I'm just saying. That's the Starr that I know. I don't, and
When I'm ready, I think I'll know.
Yeah.
That's all.
At this point, absolutely. Like at this, like that fallen head over heels type stuff. Like, I don't think that's. I could be wrong, and I hope that I'm wrong. But the older you get, the more. What's the word I'm looking for? The older that you get, the more skeptical you get about people, like new people. I feel like when you're older, you don't really just let people in as easily as you do when you
tolerate less.
Yeah,
definitely tolerate less.
and that's just with anything. I'm not talking about. I'm not just necessarily talking about relationship, like in a relationship type. I'm just talking about any kind of relationship, be it a friendship, working relationship, anything. Like, you're more skeptical when you're older because the older you get, the more of a foundation you have, and it's like you don't really want to put yourself in a position for somebody to come in and screw that up, regardless of what kind of relationship.
I think my issue or my problem is that I always have a wall up. I am friendly and kind to everybody until you step on my toes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I give you my last. I'll give. That I'm just a giver.
Yeah.
Right? But when it comes to coming into my home, if I let you in my home and you step on my toes, then we got a problem.
Absolutely.
Right? So I'm not that open to let you come into my house. But I am open so we can go date.
Yeah.
We can go movies. We can go dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can go to your house. You just can't come into mine. Because I have a 4-year-old son.
That's what's up.
You know, and my experiences are still teaching me. And I'm 40, by the way, and I'm still learning. Every day is a learning experience, especially with that little guy over there. That you can't be scared of change. You can't be scared of change. You have to go with the times, and changes. I try to make it seem as though it's always good, but it's not always good.
Yeah.
You know, but when you close yourself off to letting new things come in, new people, new ideas, you're closing yourself off to the world.
You miss out on a lot.
You do. You miss out. So I try not to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go and just chill with you and your clique because everybody else is doing it. If I feel it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
You could be nobody to anybody that I hang with, but if I want to do it, trust and believe me, I'm going to do it. And all my friends know that's just how I am.
I don't know.
Did you hear it?
No,
you said it was coming, right?
No, you're right. You're right. I don't know. Me, I'm a wall up 24/7. Like, I don't like people, period. Like, that's just what it is.
But you're married. You're settled. This
Yeah.
is your family.
Yeah.
I don't have that yet. I
Okay.
have my children, my mother, my siblings. I'm trying to leave the doors open for Mr. Right to come in. That's what I'm doing. I'm leaving doors and windows open.
Oh, hell.
Unlocked.
Oh, hell. You better start filtering. You just put out you better take resumes. Just start taking resumes.
Watch yourself, buddy.
He's getting annoyed.
Resumes. That's because he's been over there killing your game. I'm telling you, put quarters.
Nah. Come on, man. I'm not taking my guests' money. That's rude.
Well, it keeps him occupied. He's been chilling over there.
He's
for a
good,
minute.
though. He's good. He's happy. Let him be happy. And this is real life, y'all. Like, just to put this out there, like, Starr came here straight from work. Like, straight from work with the
They want to show my boots.
You know what I mean?
Oh, show my
nah,
boots.
chill. Starr got on the traditional Starr Delgado Timbs. Like, she's full.
I don't
work.
always look like this.
Nah.
Look at the cameraman laughing at
So
me.
what? And I'm like, chill.
Watch
dude.
yourself.
Like,
Watch
this is-
yourself.
If you listen, I don't want no fake nothing up in our like,
This
and
is-
that's
this is
and that's
it. This is
never.
it all day.
This is an open forum for me. Like,
You
and
can do whatever you want. Listen, I can wash off half y'all faces and take away y'all beauty with a face cloth. This is me all day, and when I dress up, I dress up. I'm not trying to impress a man because of the way I look.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make myself feel good. Speaking of that,
Take me as I am.
so when I was talking to you about going to the car wash, so y'all know, Facebook had said something about when you get skinny, you're smoking crack. When you don't talk to us too more, you think you're better than, or whatever the case may have been. If you got a new car or you're doing good, I can't.
Yo, that's the world we live in. Yo. Like you know
I
that.
am me all the time, all the time. So I'm down 37 pounds.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
Matt.
Thank you. But that was hard work for me, but I put in work.
Yeah.
So I want all the people that have called me, I want to word this right because I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying something that I'm not. If you call me and you say, I want to do what you did, then when I tell you what it is, just do it. But don't come to me if you're not ready to do it, because I'm not a coach.
Yeah.
I'm not a life coach. I can tell you what I did, but what I did might not work for you.
Yeah.
So understand that, 1. 2, it's a life-changing thing. I did it in the beginning to go on these girls trips that we were having. And my first girls trip, it didn't turn out so good. If y'all look at my Facebook pictures, you'll see I had rolls over here, thought I was cute in my bathing suit. But it wasn't until this year when I made it to Jamaica and got down there and I had 14 bathing suits. I was like, oh shit. I felt really proud of myself, but I'm putting in the work. So if you really want to do something with yourself, make it for yourself, not for your man, not for your kids, not for no one else. Make it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it feels so much better.
Yeah.
You see that smile? I feel so good. And I ain't got no makeup on. I look a hot mess, but it's okay. Right? It's okay, right? It's okay. Okay, it's okay.
Good.
Right
It's
here.
okay. Give me your cut. Is your cut good?
Oh,
She needs some more.
I'm gonna ask you a question though before I step up. Because what you said is right. You're absolutely right. Like anything that you do in life, it feels better when you do it for yourself as opposed to feeling obligated to do it for somebody else. Because then if it doesn't work out the way you want it to work out, you don't necessarily hold it for yourself. You then have resentment against the people that you feel like you're trying to work hard for. So with that being said, are you still working?
Yes.
You still got more going on?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
I am trying to be in this, it's called the challenge. It's the,
Shred.
it's coming to,
gonna
yeah, I was
shred?
about to say, you know about it. No, not the transformation challenge.
Oh.
I'm trying to do the transformation challenge. So they measured your waist, they measured your thighs, they measured, your back and stuff. And now it's all about definition.
Yeah.
So I've never lifted weights before. I was just trying to get down my weight because I was told muscle weighs more than fat. So lose the weight that you want to lose and then tone
You
up.
burn more calories lifting heavy.
Right. Listen,
It took me
you can't
till I
win.
was 38 to realize that you burn more calories.
Girl, I still
lifting
ain't got it.
than
I still ain't
running.
got it. Like I said, it's a learn. God damn it, it's a learning experience. Look, I'm drinking wine. How many calories is this? I don't care.
120.
This is what I want to do. So I'm doing it. But you
No.
said it was 120.
220.
Done.
120.
Miss
120.
Smith. But this is me. So we were talking about idols
Yep.
and people you look up to.
Yep.
I'm not gonna get into this really, really deep because it's really emotional and I'd be done curse somebody out and then it'd be a problem. When I have females on the center where I work and they've seen the transformation.
Yep.
And some of them want to do and da 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 da. But they say, Ms. D, they call me Ms. D. I look up to you. You're like the realest person on the center. Ms. D, you always give me good advice. Ms. D, I feel like when I talk to you, I'm talking to one of my girls, one of my homies, whatever. And I appreciate them. I
Yeah.
appreciate them because I feel like I am them and they are me. Oh, and that's what my tattoo says. I am you, you is me.
I didn't
That
even
was
see
a
that.
thing that me and my ex came up with. But I love it and I live by it to this day. Those girls, they say things to me not knowing that they really touch my heart.
Yeah.
And I want them all to know that I am human.
Yeah.
I make mistakes, and I do not want you to idolize Ms. D because Ms. D makes mistakes. Starr makes mistakes as a mom, as a daughter, as a friend. I am not perfect. I am better than no one, and no one is better than me. Get that straight. So, I had an idol who I idolized for so long, and then I realized that she is human just like me. We pay the same bills. We have children. We have problems with men. We have problems with our faith. Everything that I finally realized took me until I was like 35, 36, 37 years old to realize you're no better than me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But it wasn't until that person that I idolized stabbed me in my back, and it broke my heart.
Yeah.
You know, and it really hurt really bad. And then I had older women tell me, girl, she only did that because you surpassed her level.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did I do? You know what I mean? What did I do to make her do this to me? It's not that I did anything.
No.
I can stand here in front of all y'all millions of people. I absolutely did nothing but love her.
Yeah.
And I mean love, like I would have done anything for her.
Yeah.
But because I took a different path and she ended up with more kids than she really wanted, and it slowed down her progress, she started hating on me.
Yeah.
And I hear it now, and it's still hard to understand and,
Yeah.
and deal with, because I still love her.
Yeah.
But I know I can't be bothered with that, because you tell me I would never sleep with your man, not even years down the line.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do you. But don't say things to me that you don't really mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say what you mean and mean what you say when you're talking to me.
Yeah. That's a
It's hurtful. It's
yeah.
hurtful.
I can imagine. Well, no, I can't imagine. I've been there.
Lessons
And
learned.
it's, you know what it is.
I think your husband slipped me a Mickey, girl.
I ain't slipped nobody. Nothing. Stop. You speak your truth. You know what I mean? That's it.
That's what I told you.
Speak your
I
truth.
speak my truth.
Yeah, you can't speak
Might not be true for
everybody
anybody
else, but that's
it's
your
my
truth. That's your experience. That's what you took away from it, and that's how you perceived it. I've been in situations in what you're talking about, and for me, I'm a bitter person. Like, I hold a grudge forever.
Taurus.
That's not good.
Nah, it's not always bad. It's
To
not
hold a
always bad.
grudge?
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll
It's
hold
not
it
always
forever.
bad. I hold a grudge forever.
Let me be quiet.
But at
because
the-
I'm sure I haven't sometimes.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's honestly, it's not even something that I do purposely or that I have done purposely, because I think I've grown a lot. I'll be upset at someone for a very specific, very warranted reason, and then I really have to have a conversation with myself and really figure out, is it worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth being this angry at somebody that I had so much love for because they made a mistake?
Nope, now I feel like you're talking to me, so keep on talking.
No, no,
You
no.
know, sometimes you get a message out of something
But I'm
that
saying,
somebody
like,
else says.
It's like you just said, I'm not perfect. You know what
None
I'm
of
saying?
us are. But
And
you know what? I want to quote something.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to quote my brother-in-law.
right.
Because sometimes no and rejection is God's way of protection. How about that?
Wow.
That's true.
So when
you write
you
that
were
down?
supposed to be in a car with your homeboys, and for some reason they said, "Oh, we put somebody else in. There's no more room." And then later on the next day, you
Something
heard, God
happened to them.
forbid, something happens to them, and some of them didn't make
There's
it
a
home.
reason.
You'd be like, "Wow, I was supposed to be in that car.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be on that block when they shot it up. I was supposed to be." So when somebody tells you no, don't get mad, because no and rejection is sometimes God's protection for you.
Exactly. That's real.
Thank you, Alicio Sanchez. Appreciate you.
That's real. That's real though. Like, you can't. For me personally, like, I don't want to walk around with as much anger and resentment towards someone as I used to walk around with because they made a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Them,
Like, that's
right?
not
Right.
Yeah, like, they made the mistake.
I be
And it's
holding
not-
more pain for my friends. I got a friend that people mess with her, and I'll be mad at the people that are messing with her, and she kikiing with them, and I'm like, "Why are you talking to that bitch?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I do. And then now the friend don't want to talk to me, but now y'all kikiing at the bar. No, go somewhere.
Yeah. Nah, chill.
I do, but it don't even be for me. I used to do that when we were kids. Always getting in fights for somebody else's business.
Yeah.
I couldn't mind my business.
Big sis.
Yep. You're right. I see
Big
it now.
sis.
I see it.
Absolutely. Big sis. Like, yeah, you can't. Life is too short, man. Life is
It
way
really
too
is.
short.
I just want to be
walking
happy. I
around
want to be a
angry.
clown.
Chill.
I
I'm not trying to be
do.
Nobody's clown.
Not somebody's clown. I like to clown around.
Yeah.
I like to go and date and buses with my son. Go play at the park. go throw water in the swimming pool and I don't know.
Yeah, just live life. That's it. That's all we can do.
It's short. It's
I don't know. I say that, but it's not really short.
it's
Life
going
is-
by so fast. I feel like I just
You
had
need
this
to
little
knock
boy. He's
on
already
wood.
about to be 5. I think life is just going by so fast.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just always
I
working
think
on
that's
not
what it
taking
is.
time to
I think
enjoy it.
everything is going by fast. I don't think life is
I don't
short.
think so.
Life is
I'm
long,
enjoying
but
this
it's going
pace.
by fast. Like
Very much.
perfect example. My son is about to be 18 years old. Just graduated
Graduate.
high school.
Hello.
On his way to college. I remember when he was born. Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
better
Like,
you was there, wasn't
nah,
you?
but I'm saying it didn't seem like it was that long ago.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah, it's like it's just weird. It's strange.
Very sad.
It's strange. Like I remember the day I met you. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember our.
Tell me all about it. Tell me all
Nah,
about it.
stop. Like I remember us growing up together.
Okay, so
You know
can
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
throw
Like-
a fun fact out?
Yep, go ahead.
I-
Wait, hold on. What was that?
Listen,
I don't know. When she throw
I
out fun
actually
facts,
know
it's
you.
dangerous.
because
You
I
remember
remember.
Jill. You just,
I remember. So I went to school with Danny. So we went to Adam Street together.
I went to Adam Street with you.
Yes, I know, but you were older. But I didn't.
I was the big sis.
Yes, but I
I'm gonna
remember.
make a T-shirt that says I'm just.
So
the big
you used to
sis.
hang out with a friend of mine. We're not really friends anymore, but
That's fine.
we used to hang out. You used to hang out with her, but I remember you coming to Tony Ferraro's house to pick up
I was dropping
Danny
names.
from the
remember Tony
sleepovers all the time.
Ferraro.
So we always had the sleepovers, and Starr would come and drag Danny out of the house.
That's half my problem. I'm the big sis.
Told you.
I'm always dragging somebody somewhere.
That's gonna be your next post.
I'm gonna make
Some
this
of
up.
our big-
So when he
sis.
said
I'm
Starr, I'm like,
somebody's
I
big
know
sis.
her. Like I know her from when I was little.
Girl, I thought you were gonna say something soon.
No.
I was like, what you say?
Anyways.
Yes, I do. And I love Tony Ferraro. I mean, she was like one of the funniest people.
Yeah, she
I loved
was.
her. I loved her.
I don't know Tony.
Shout out to Tony
Shout out
Ferraro.
to Tony Ferraro.
She had the best sleepovers when we were little.
Is anybody?
I don't know.
follow
I only got to
Tony
pick up
Ferraro?
my. I only got
Yeah,
to
she's a
pick
friend
up
of
my
mine on
sister from.
Facebook.
I only got to pick up Tayoka. I'm
Yeah.
listening to Tayoka, my daughter. I only got to pick
Danielle.
Danielle up from
Yeah.
sleepovers.
Yeah. Wow, Danielle.
See, my daughter's up to no good. You see, I'm spinning out her name. What you doing, girl? What you doing?
So what do you got? So I know what you do. You still up at Job Corps. You helped orchestrate Chuck's 50th, and I'm so mad I missed that. Hold on, time out. Shouts to Chuck chilling, man.
Yes, sir.
Shouts to the big homie, man. I'm so mad I missed that. You know what happened?
I'm so
I
glad.
drove by. I drove right by that night.
You did?
And I didn't even know what was going on in there until the next
How
day.
did you
I
not
didn't know. I knew it was coming up because I saw the advertisement.
He's
But
lying,
no,
Chuck.
no. But look, you know how you see the flyers that they throw up on like
Yeah.
any social media, they throw up advertisements. You ever really pay attention to the date that's on the flyer?
You're absolutely
You
right.
don't.
No, you don't.
You just know
Like,
something's
oh,
coming
it's
up. Like, oh, word.
And you automatically assume that it's on a weekend.
Exactly.
No matter what it is.
You
If
don't
we
look.
see if I no.
I didn't know the date. And then
I'm
the
like,
next day I
it
was like,
yesterday.
there was mad people in there. What was going on? And I drove right by because I was
was
looking for
nice.
something to do that night. And I'm like, my bad.
You
Sorry,
missed it.
Chuck. I still listen to your live spins when you just decide to go live and be cutting it up, throwing up all the old school. I be
Listen,
listening.
that
son.
man
I'm
eats,
listening.
sleeps, poops, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Jamaica and he's DJing live.
Yeah, I watched it. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know you was there.
He's amazing.
Yo, I saw the pictures and I saw Norma. Because Norma bought her car from my job. Shouts to Norma. You know Norma.
Money's mom.
Yeah, man.
That's my booski.
Hi, Norma Brown. How you
Love
doing?
her.
Love you. She came into my job to get her car serviced or whatever. She had her hair done. She was all braided up and everything.
That's
looking
right,
all fresh.
getting ready
like she
for
looked
that
like
vacation.
She looked like Stella. Like facts. She looked like
Listen.
Stella. And I'm like,
I want to look like that
I'm like,
because she's got more deep. She's got. Oh my God.
yeah. She came
Get
in
it,
there looking
Norma.
reborn. I'm like, what you been doing? She was like, child, I just came back from Jamaica. I was like, oh hell. Like,
No more.
I didn't know you would. I didn't know it was like a whole group thing. I saw the picture. It was you and your sister and
That's what
Norma
we've been
and
It was
doing
Chuck.
for
and-
couple of
Danny's
years.
40th or something, right? Well,
Juanita and Danielle both are in May.
Yeah.
And
Shouts to them tourists.
Can we go
We've
to
been
Jamaica
doing-
for my 40th?
girls trips. for the last couple of years.
I'm not doing no girls trip with y'all. It's a girls trip. What I'm doing there?
Who am I gonna go with?
Y'all can go. Hell, y'all can go. Hell, I'll help. I'll book it. I'll help.
Listen,
Shit.
Chuck said he had no problem. I was like, I'm going to Jamaica. He's like, I'm going to Jamaica too.
You know what? Because I'm not trying to
He's
keep
freaking
up with y'all
awesome.
in Jamaica.
He didn't. Listen, a single man in Jamaica chilling.
Yeah.
Chuck was chilling. He
Chuck.
didn't. All right, dinner time, we chilled. If we went to the bus ride to the adventures and stuff like that, he
Yeah.
chilled. He wasn't like blocking so that we couldn't have fun. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He was just that brother, and he was
was
just
big homie.
keeping. Yeah. Listen, can I stand up for a second? Is that possible? He just
Yeah. Chuck,
didn't have to do nothing.
Chuck is a big homie.
I let my Chuck chilling.
Yeah,
What's
man.
he gonna play next?
Yeah.
You never know.
I'm so mad that I missed his birthday, man. That was the big one too, the 50th. I was upset. I was more so
was
because I
happy
went
that
right
TT
by.
and I
it.
could do that for her.
Yeah,
And Nicole.
y'all did work.
Was it Tiffany? Nicole.
How you don't
Chuck's
know?
cousin.
Yeah, Chuck's family. And he still wasn't you doing the station at one point with Shabu and
Yeah, out at
the college?
yes.
What college?
Nichols
The
College.
Nichols College.
Yeah.
Is you and Shy, Scott?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't do it no more.
No, because Scott moved. He's down south.
He's in.
So what were you doing?
Yeah. I had my Tuesday nights. I've done so much on the club. Awards. We gave awards for people that were doing something in the community. That was my award. So I find out what people were doing, who was doing the most, and I just shout them out on the radio.
Yeah, that's what's
Show
up.
some love.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's so many people that go unnoticed here.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck does so much.
I know. And he coming.
Oh my goodness.
Pause. Chuck is coming up. Chuck gonna be here.
Come on, Cletus, come on.
Yeah, Chuck coming. Chuck gonna be here.
And it actually felt good. I've given awards to Mr. Jones, who is an electrical instructor. He's been at Job Corps for 26 years. Diane Langford, we gave her an award. And my reverend, my pastor at the church, Amy Zion. Quite a few people.
Yeah.
I think we only did like 6 or 7 segments of that, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
It was worth it. 'Cause just doing the research and finding out, oh my goodness, you did that.
Mm-hmm.
We also do the.
That's what I like about this show is because you
never
don't
know who you're
know,
gonna see.
you know, someone comes on, you don't really know. I mean, if he knows something about him, I don't know. It's interesting to find out things you don't know about people.
I want to meet your daughter.
I'll bring her down when this is over.
Okay, so the Yes We Care program is something that is run out of Amy Zion Church.
Yep.
And it is for teens. It's a teen leadership program, and it only goes over the weekends. But my daughter took the program, and in the end, I don't want to give out too much information because it's something for the parents. It's a surprise for the kids. But the bond that it created between me and my daughter, I didn't know that. I didn't tell my daughter enough that I loved her. And at the end of this program, when I went, that was one of the problems that she had with me.
Wow.
She was like, you're always doing things for everybody else's kids. You're always helping everybody else.
That's-
Or what about me? And I'm like,
That's
oh
tough.
my goodness, like, I love you. I feed you. I clothe you. I do all these things for you, girl. Do you
Yeah.
not know? And she was like, but you never told me that you never tell me that you love me.
Yeah.
And I had to reflect and think about it and be like, I'd be like, good night, I love you. See you after school, love you. But I guess it just wasn't heartfelt enough.
Yeah. It was routine.
But it was heartfelt when she told me that I don't tell her that.
Yeah. That's tough.
Man, you gonna have me crying up on this?
Nah, you.
Yeah, no, it was really, it was really, and I think as a mother and a grandma now, my emotions be going. I be watching stuff on TV, be like, oh my goodness. They be looking at me like, my son be like, Mommy, your eyes are running. I'm like, no, I got something in my eye. I'm getting old. That's what's going on. Emotional.
That's tough. Because stuff turns into routine. I don't know. Me personally, I think my kids probably think they hear it from me way too much. I gotta tell my kids I love them.
There's no such thing.
I know, but I'm just saying, like on the other side
Yeah,
of it,
it's
like
like-
it's like repetitive.
It
for
is
me.
routine because I know it's routine. Like
It's good though, because what if you walk out that door and God forbid something happens?
Exactly.
At least you,
That's what I
my
say.
baby knows
Like,
that
the
I
last
love them.
thing that I said to you was, "I love you."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's tough. I'm assuming that improved though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did.
So
It
was
improved.
was it
and
like
then
a
it got worse
retreat?
when I found out she was pregnant. Like, you what? Hold up. It's a funny story. I know she's gonna watch this. I had to say it. So the day that she told me that she was pregnant, she said she had a doctor's appointment. I go to the doctor's appointment. When she asked me to go, and I knew something was up. And mind you, I just came back from Puerto Rico. So I'm mom. I checked pads. I checked pills in the container. I was like, this bitch is pregnant.
Yeah.
Pills weren't gone and the pads were still closed. So I indulged her and I went with her, and whatever she told the doctors before I got there, when I went in the room, there was 3 of them in there. Like, they supposed to restrain me.
She needed security.
Security. So when I walked in and she started crying, I was like, baby, what's the matter?
That's funny.
And I just sat there like, what's wrong? I'm pregnant. I was like, I looked over at the doctors. I looked over at the counselor or whatever they was in there. So I'm thinking, she's 18. They can't call DCF. She can get the fuck out. Right? So I said, well, it looks like you got some choices to make. So what you gonna do? She opened up her eyes so wide for... And the counselor says, that's not what she said you were gonna do. And I said, did she tell you I was gonna throw her down a flight of fucking stairs? Because that's what I told her ass. Excuse my French. But that's how it went. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I tried to scare her. It was supposed to be a scare tactic, but I guess it didn't work. It worked for my sister because my mother kicked her behind.
Yeah.
But I guess it didn't work for mine. But I was like,
Times
listen, at the end of the day, yeah, man, they need to let people really raise their kids. But now the mothers that you got raising kids, they need some coaching classes. I don't know.
Life coach. Life coach. I don't know. I think that because I know what it was for us, and I know the type of person that you are. So I think that you wasn't gonna throw your daughter down those steps.
I would never do that.
I know that. I know it's a scare tactic. I get it. But I think you handled it.
There was a time when I might have.
I don't think
But I wasn't a mom at that,
yeah,
at that time.
like that time don't count. I think you did good. I think
Thank
you're
you.
doing good.
I appreciate
I
it.
think you're doing really, really good, actually. And I'm glad that you resurfaced, because like the last time I remember like talking to you is the day that you called me and gave me some real bad news real early in the morning. And I had just came back from living through some real bad news.
I remember.
And then you just called me and gave me some more bad news and just screwed up my whole week.
I
And then
apologize for that.
well, I'm
I
glad
can't
you were
take
the
it
one that
back,
told
but-
me, but at the same time, I was like, that was like the last time I really talked to you, and then I didn't talk to you no more after that. I didn't even see. All right, so I don't even know if Starr Delgado called and told me that one of our really close friends had passed away, and then that was the last time that I had talked to her. Like, I don't even remember seeing you at the funeral.
I was there.
I know you were there. I didn't see you. I showed up real late because I didn't want to look in the casket, and then
And I did one of those drive-bys.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to see it because I didn't want to. I remember you the way I remember you. I didn't want to see that.
It's so crazy because that's not me.
It's not me neither.
It's somebody.
It won't shut off.
What is that?
My phone.
Oh, you got 2?
She got
She
2.
a
One
boss.
foot and 1 foot.
I got 2 phones. She got the plug on speed.
Before we started recording, I was like, I'm not even gonna say that she got 2 phones. I'm just
Listen,
gonna.
I'm a working woman.
You're a boss. I get it.
All right.
I get it. But yeah, I don't remember seeing you there. I know for a fact that I didn't see you there because I was looking for you. But I did my situation was real quick. I was in, and then I left. I went to the burial and then I was out.
And every time I say, I'm not going to no more funerals, I'm not doing no more wakes, somebody seems like it gets closer and closer to home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, let's change this up.
Yeah, we're good. We're here.
I just got really morbid.
No, I didn't get morbid. I'm just saying, like, that was the last time that I remember talking to you.
And I'm back.
And we back.
And I'm back.
And we back.
And we back.
But I just want to put it out there. You've done a lot for just the city as a whole, for our generation that people really don't know and probably won't ever really recognize you for. I'm glad that you came through here because this it shed a little bit of light onto who Starr Delgado is and what she means to this city as a whole. Like, that's real, B. Like, you mean a
We
lot
don't
to
have
this
any
city.
awards. You can have a cup.
Oh yeah, you get one of those. But nah, yo, you mean a lot to the city. You mean a lot to the community.
I want a sweater. I want a sweater.
Got you.
Not that one either.
Nah,
That's your original.
Nah, that's the frame one. You
Yes,
ain't getting
sir.
that one. But yeah, I got you. But yeah, you mean a lot to the city. You mean a lot to the people that we grew up with. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of us that's still around. Some of us.
I really want to, it's not even a goal, it's just something I feel like I really want to do something that everybody remembers, something that really touches home. I don't know if it's a PVE reunion, barbecue cookout at Green Hill, like have the DJs and the jumpy houses. I feel like I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet. I'm
Don't
gonna
let
do
out
something.
all your secrets. Somebody else will take it.
And that's fine. That's fine because it's. Listen, if I thought about it, somebody thought about it 10 times over already.
Yeah.
I just believe it. It's just a matter of who does it first.
Facts.
That's it.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you
Yes,
to
thank
Starr Delgado for coming through and sharing with us and having this conversation. I need y'all to tune in next week. The show is available. We back on YouTube, so just tune in every Sunday, and we here, and we gonna keep going forward. I'm Curtis Smith.
I'm Colleen Smith.
She don't know who she is anymore. Identity crisis going on every week. Every week there's an identity crisis going on.
And I'm Starr Delgado, and I'm chilling with the Smiths.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all tune in next week. We gonna see y'all. Check y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Yeah.